Queen, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like we went from looking
busted. No, actually,
I didn't want to say that.
Wait, no, you looked stunning in every variation.
You had me gagged as Pat Benatar. I didn't know how to control myself.
This is out of order.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I know. Well, everyone knows that we film in bulk.
Yes.
You can see it.
You can see it in our eyes and our face, how tired we look.
There is one episode where Yahaira looks like Pat Benatar, and I fell in love.
You haven't.
So good.
You just haven't seen it yet, so just imagine it.
So what are we today?
Today we are dead brides.
We both got the same veil.
Yes, I'm missing the lacy gloves. These are so cute.
They're really cute. I love it though. I love your black nail polish.
Thank you.
Everything looks so good.
I have a black dress on. You have a black dress on.
Yes.
I think we both look really, really cute.
Yes.
We definitely embody the vibe that we were going for. And if this is the first time you're watching us, you might be really, really confused.
Yes.
So this spooky season, we decided to do a little bit extra, a little bit something that's more fun. Mm-hmm. So we are dressing up in themes every week.
Yes.
So, yeah.
This theme is Dead Bride.
Very sad.
And we are going to be talking about a very spooky thing because it is spooky season for us. We have only been talking about spooky books this September. So please listen to all of our September episodes because they will be spooky.
Yes.
So I am excited to just dive right in. Do you think a story where the death of someone close to you ends up being supernatural, do you think figuring out the truth of that can fix your life?
Yes, I do.
Welcome to the Book Fix Podcast, a podcast where we fix lives one book at a time. I'm your host, Chelly.
And I'm your host, Yahaira.
And today we are going to be talking about
Gus Moreno's book, This Thing Between Us.
Thank you.
So I'm really excited, but I'm more excited at the fact that, Chelly, you're going to have to give a spoiler-free summary of this book, just in case anybody is watching us and is thinking, I haven't read this book. Maybe I don't want spoilers. So, Chelly, sell this book to people.
Wait, before we start, can you remind me the names?
Thiago and
Vera.
Vera, yes. Ready?
Yes.
Set. Go.
So this book starts with Thiago going to his wife's funeral, and due to a very unexpected and gruesome death, his wife Vera passes away. But he figures out that there's more to this death connected to the supernatural entity that lives in his house. So through several dreams and through situations in his life, he is trying to figure out what happened to his wife, but also what this weird wall in his backyard has to do with any any of this.
Yes. Wow, good job.
Oh my God, I was nervous the whole time.
17
Did you feel it?
seconds to spare. Good job.
I was so nervous.
This book starts off right away with, it's kind of like almost like a love letter.
Yes.
To his wife Vera. Like he's explaining like, oh, I'm at your funeral, your mom is crying, so-and-so is here. People are pretending like they were closer to you than they actually were. People are acting like this is their tragedy. And her death, okay, we're going to say this out of order, but I do want to bring up that her death kind of almost became like a political movement.
Yes.
Because it was an immigrant who killed her.
Yes.
We'll talk about the details in a bit, but who killed her. And so now people are looking to Thiago to be like, okay, so now you have to be the voice of like, should we make tighter laws or not,
Yes.
right? Mm-hmm. But he's at a point where he's still heavily grieving the death of his wife. And he's just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Honestly, fuck everyone. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I thought this part, just this entire book is so beautifully written.
Yes, I agree.
I think it's so interesting to see Thiago just kind of be like, all of you people who are saying that you see Vera in your dreams, that you know she's in a better place.
God.
She hated all of you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know why you're trying to have a point in this grief. Like, it's like you want to be there.
Yeah.
But this isn't about you.
And I felt so bad because I don't know if it made you reflect on any funerals that you've been to, but it definitely made me reflect where I was definitely thinking about his perspective, but I was also on the other side of like, you know, I lost one of my closest uncles, honestly. Like he was like my favorite. Sorry. But I had literally, I swear to you, I'm not even trying to make it about me though, but I had that where I kept dreaming about him and I saw his children and I was like, oh my God, I saw your dad in a dream. Because to me, I thought like it would feel like almost like a relief. Like, I don't know, like he's still here.
Yes.
But reading the book, I definitely felt like, oh my God, was I unintentionally making this about me? Like I was just trying to be like connecting, but I do understand that it's like time and place because it's at the funeral also, but I think is different.
I will say it is different only because Thiago is just naturally pessimistic. He never liked being around people. It was really only because he loved Vera that he would put himself out there.
And also he brought up a really good point of like all of the friends that he has is because of Vera. And it's like, oh, well now they want me to hang out with them because it's like keeping a part of her. But I don't want to hang out with them.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I also related to this whole funeral scene because that point, it's such a small thing. But
I know
right after the funeral happens and he's sitting there and they're like, what do we do with the flowers?
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up being at the funeral and seeing people who weren't as close to her being at the front crying the hardest.
Okay, yes. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about that.
No, but I mean, I feel like that happens, you know, like, you know, it happened with my brother-in-law, it happened with my uncle, and it's like.
It happened with one of my parents that had passed away. When she passed, there was someone sitting in the front who I knew for a fact, my family out there sent this to everyone. Everyone knew. I knew for a fact that this family member that was in the front never had a relationship with my mom, but cried as if her and my mom were besties.
Yeah.
And I felt it. I felt the energy radiating and I'm like, oh my God, my mom is having a field day right now.
Yeah. But it definitely just makes it known that it's almost like inevitable to have drama at funerals.
Yes.
Right?
And
emotions are high.
And it sucks too because like the person who runs the funeral is mostly the family. So while you're grieving your loved one, you're also like, okay, where do we put the flowers? We just throw them away.
Yes. Because they were like looking for him, right?
Yeah.
Was it him or the mom?
It was him first. And then
for him to figure out what to do with the flowers.
And it sucked because they never let him speak and they just started moving it and he was like, okay. I mean,
because he's like, what do I care about the flowers?
Yeah. And it really got me too because Vera never wanted to be buried.
I hated that. Yeah. That made me so sad because I don't know if you know this. I don't want to be buried.
Yeah.
And I've told many people, just in case, I've told many people, like, I do not want to be buried. Cremate me because just the thought of being a part of this earth forever. Oh my gosh. I'm scared.
It scares me too. And I totally feel for Vera because all she wanted was to become a tree.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah. But then in Thiago's mind, he was like, I know you would not have wanted me to fight with your mom. So I kind of went with what she wanted. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And him just saying like the things I want to say to you the most are usually thank you. Because of her life insurance and everything, he will never be in debt again.
Oh my God,
all of their debts are gone. Like they've been forgiven. So he's like, I want to thank you. I want to say sorry because I wasn't there and that I love you. Like those are the three things.
How did you feel about that though? Like the fact that he was not the worker in the relationship and he didn't really have any motivation. Like how did you feel about and she was a really hard worker.
I mean, they loved each other from everything. I really felt for Vera, or no, sorry, I really felt for Thiago because he's really just going through it. Everything has been forgiven. The money aspect is not there, and I do kind of feel a certain way with him not being the worker, but he did work.
Can I tell you my theory?
Okay,
I think that the reason why he wasn't super ambitious or the hardworking in the family and his partnership was because the way that it made me feel was like this outwardly thing that was happening to him kind of felt like it could happen to anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, I felt like, oh, he's just like a regular dude.
He is.
He's just a regular guy.
And I truly, truly feel like Vera and Thiago were deeply in love.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to believe that their marriage, it seemed very relatable. Like, very, yes, they fight.
Yeah.
Yes, they have issues, but they loved each other.
They loved each other and they worked through it. So
yes. And it just made me sad that living with no debt, having to never work a day in his life, and he never really liked his job anyway.
Mhm.
Now what do you do?
But it also made me sad because he felt like what was the line? I really liked the line where it was like, yeah, I get all this money, but I had to lose someone I love to get it. So it's kind of like, well, what do I care about it? Or why would I be happy about it?
You know that line too where he was like, I hate when people say, if you need something, call me. And it's like, no, why should I call you? For you to just get the benefit of, oh, yes, I'm being a good citizen.
Yes, it's like you just want to make yourself feel better.
Yes.
And you know what I really loved? I loved that he did not have that great of a relationship with Diane, with Vera's mother, Diane, until after the funeral. Like after her death.
I loved their relationship.
Yeah, like it was like very much like slowly progressing between them.
So I do want to speed up a bit. He becomes that political figure, the political face of the movement of like, should the laws be tightened against immigrants? And he hates every second of it.
Yes. So the person who killed her, what happened was that they didn't intentionally do it. They were running. They stole a phone from somebody else. They were running through the subway, and then they like pushed her into the train tracks accidentally. And the impact took her out, basically.
It was the train tracks? Okay, I thought she fell down the stairs. Because wasn't it the stairs? They were running in the subway and the stairs were there?
Oh, I think you're right. No, I think you're right. I think it was the stairs, right?
Trigger warning, it is a very gruesome book.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It explains the impact sound.
Ugh.
So that's why it was the stairs
far
going
enough,
down to the train.
So how I pictured it was like, so the stairs and she was still on top, right?
Yes.
And so he kind of like pushed her so that she fell straight down.
And I will say, without giving much away, she was up there because she had turned around to look at something. So she was occupied.
Yeah.
And then that's when the push happened. So he's living with this and he's just kind of like, I'm going to skip around. But Thiago's like, he did it on accident. I would hope he feels sorry. Like, I would hope that he feels this. But he wasn't trying to make his wife the face of this political movement. Because
he knew that she would not agree with the laws being tighter.
Yes.
Around immigration. So then after she passes, he decides, I need to get out of here. I can't live in this house. But let's pause for a second. Because this book does go back and forth between like the memories of Vera and him. Yeah. Why don't we talk about what was happening with Itza?
So Itza was like, wait, you don't have one? Okay. Itza was like an Alexa.
Yes, basically.
It is a smart speaker where you can just ask it to like schedule your stuff. You can order stuff off of Amazon. You can, whatever.
But unfortunately, it was very glitchy. So they would just get these like random orders like that they didn't personally input themselves. So like one time they got like a dildo in the mail and she was like, did you get this? And she was like waving it around. And so it happened often enough where they were kind of just like, well, shit, what do we do?
Dude, but it got scary because one of the things it ordered too was like wire. And then the one after that was like a book that was like how to contact the dead.
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about the book. And there was even like scary moments where they would hear sounds in the middle of the night. And this part to me was a little bit strange, but when he would get up I'm assuming like everyone does this where you don't want to open your eyes all the way so you don't wake up,
Yeah.
and you're trying to walk towards the bathroom. But for some reason, the window would silhouette
Mm-hmm.
like a door.
And he would reach towards it as if there was a knob.
Yeah, but he would be like, oh, shoot, it's the window.
Yes.
Because somebody was outside. It was like their upstairs neighbor who left early every day and would blast like their high beams or something. I don't know. Something like that. And so Itza would say, what was it?
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite hear you. But then she also said that line where it's like, I can't help you with that, Dave.
Yes.
She called Thiago Dave for some reason.
Mm-hmm. But it's because she was pulling quotes from movies.
Oh,
but
yes.
They were really specific quotes.
Yes, I forgot about that. And so, yes, so she would say like movie quotes and like things would just happen that were just off, but nothing enough that was like, okay, we need to get rid of Itza.
Oh, but the scary one too was like she would respond to if you would say her name, she would turn on, but the light on the speaker would always face who was talking.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes it would turn on, but it was facing no one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, fuck. Oh my God. Dude, I was so scared. Oh my God. Can I tell you? Shout out to my friend Maya. I love her so much.
Hey.
She called me during the scene where I forget that Itza says something really scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like it quotes a movie, but it's like a little too close to home, like or too like specific of what she's saying.
Yeah.
And at that point, my iPad like it went black, and then it did like someone's calling you, Maya's calling you, and it like as soon as I answered her because she was in her car, it kind of glitched out.
Oh my
God!
God!
I just heard like a zoo. And it was like 11 at night.
Dude, I would be so scared.
Dude, I was so scared.
I'm just one girl.
I'm kind of scared right now. This book spooked me.
No, same. I think out of everything we've read, this one actually genuinely spooked me.
Yes. I was scared because the idea of something you like everyone owns one of these, and if you don't, like it's a common thing in other houses, like you've seen someone who owns an Alexa. For it to be able to like talk to you when it shouldn't be.
Okay, so then
Thiago, by the way, felt like he was to blame for his wife's death.
Yes,
because he disconnected the Alexa.
Well, hold on, he didn't know that because he usually asks Itza to set an alarm for whenever Vera has to go to work. Right. So the alarm didn't go off and Vera was super late and he was like, I can just drive you. And she said, no, the subway would be faster. And so if they hadn't woken up late, she wouldn't have passed away.
Yeah.
So that whole accident wouldn't have happened. And so you think that it's Itza that's the issue, but then it like turns into something creepier because when he decides to like leave this whole place behind and he like packs his bags and drives, I forgot where he drives to, but it's like another state. There's a part where he can't get his maps to work.
Yeah.
And so he ends up at a diner.
Yes.
And this diner, I think they're like closing up and he's just like, y'all open? And he's like, no.
Oh my God.
But he offers to give him a free milkshake. What's wrong?
I'm scared.
Why are you scared?
I hate this part. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Explain it.
So he gets his free milkshake and it's chocolate and it's really
delicious.
Good. It's so good. And then this guy starts talking about death.
Mm-hmm.
What's the specific thing he asks him?
It was just like very, I felt
eerie.
Like, yeah, I felt like it was just like a weird. Okay, I wasn't spooked yet at this moment.
I'm spooked a little. Hold my hand.
Because really I was confused about this diner guy until eventually Thiago's like, okay, I'm just gonna go. Thank you so much. And then I think he kind of like directs him, right? But isn't it like he's driving away and then he sees the diner guy in the forest on like all fours, like animalistic?
Worse. He sees it in his rear view mirror on the road as he's driving, running towards him. So it's explained that his limbs have turned spider-like.
Yeah.
But the end where his hands and feet are completely splayed flat.
Yes.
And he's running towards him.
But he was far enough where it would not have made sense for it to be the diner guy.
Yes.
It just looked like him.
Yes.
Thoughts?
The thing is, Queen, I love you so much.
I love you.
I was struggling so much. Because I worked the next day.
Yeah.
And I commute. I wake up at 5:45. I'm out there when it's dark. And sometimes I do get a little thirsty and I do kind of want something sweet. I want like a little Gatorade or something.
Okay.
I stop at gas stations where it's only me and the gas station attendant.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's up? You know, start a little small talk. If I look out my freaking rear view mirror and I see that gas station attendant running towards me.
Oh my God.
I am not looking away. I am full on 100 it. Oh,
yeah, it was scary.
Hell no. Oh my God, you'll never catch me lacking. That's crazy.
Drive faster. Girl, you're driving. Come on. You cannot run him.
But he's scary though.
You break it?
Dude, do you feel like... Okay, I'm sorry, Queen. I'm going to spook you a little. Do you feel like if you were in this situation, you're in the car by yourself, and you see a person that's like a spider-like...
Oh my
Okay,
God.
you see that. You're by yourself, no music on. What's your first reaction?
I don't know, because I feel like when I get scared, I freeze.
Me too.
So I genuinely feel like I would gaslight myself. I would be like, no, that's not what it looked like. That was something else. Because I feel like I would just look away, look back, and it's gone.
Dude, me, okay. Take my shoe off.
Oh my God.
20-pound shoe. It's on the accelerator.
Your big ass platform.
Yes, it's on the accelerator. There's no way it's going to slow down.
Okay.
Roll down the window. I jump out. Full fist. Already swinging.
I'm on all fours.
I know.
Galloping towards it.
Yeah. It thought it was going to scare me.
I'm scared.
Joke's on him. Yes, dude. I'm all over that.
Joke's on him. I'm crazy.
Dude, I know. I'm like that. Dude, and it's so funny because, like, I would be the first to die in a horror movie. I hear spooky sound.
No,
you know I'm
you
about to run and fight whatever's over there.
You would not be the first to die. I think you would survive. Final girl.
No, I am not a final girl. I don't have final girl qualities. You put me in a hall where we gotta run, I'm gonna be in the back. But I'm gonna be the one in the back behind the monster. Like, no, keep going. You're good.
Do you think you would be the type that would be like, guys, in the last horror movie I saw, they did this and they all died. We can't do that.
I think I would be the one. Yes. Yes to that. But I think if I were in a room situation where it's like, if we don't leave, we'll die here. But if we get out, there's a possibility that we can escape. I wouldn't leave that room. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna hide in the air vents. I live there now.
Oh, same. I think I would be too scared to leave whatever comfort I'm in.
Yes. So the fact that Thiago completely left to a new state, sees this man who gave him a milky shake,
delicious
towards
one.
him, and it's like, do I even want to move?
But isn't it crazy how he doesn't really like think about it much? Like it's kind of just like, oh right, that was weird.
But like you said, like you would kind of dismiss it because it's unnatural.
I'm tired.
Yeah, and it's unnatural. Like and he was also driving for like 20 hours.
True.
So he is exhausted.
So then he gets to his new cabin home, and let's skip forward. He ends up finding a dog, a really cute dog, who he named Wilford.
Yeah. And that was like the first time he smiled.
Yeah, so he
Holding
found
that
this
dog.
stray dog. He goes to the vet, and the vet tells him he's not chipped, so you can take him to the pound, but if you take him to the pound, they might put him down.
Yeah.
So he decides to keep him, and he tells the vet, hey, if anybody asks for this St. Bernard, here's my number. But he does get attached to the dog really, really quickly, and so then he's like, wait, I hope nobody does come and look for you.
Yeah, but while he's cleaning out his backyard, there is a cyanide bomb that's
So,
stuck.
trigger warning, I'm so sad because I don't like books when like something bad happens to animals.
Same. That's as much as I'm going to say. There was a cyanide bomb.
Well, we have to say it because of what happens after.
The dog passes. And it's so sad because they basically tell him like, Oh, because it was a cyanide bomb, the
You
government was supposed to actually take that out of your,
and you can sue them
so you can make a lot of money off of this. And he's like, why is it I have to keep losing people?
to make all this money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the exact line, but it was a really good line where it's like, I have to exchange the people I love for money.
Yep.
Sad.
Yeah.
So
But
then he buries the dog. But actually, so when they were exploring, there was like this weird wall
yes.
there.
Hmm.
I kind of just pictured it as like a cube thing,
Me
but
too.
like a wall.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So then he buries the dog. Did he
And puts a
bury it?
tree on top of it because he wants the dog to grow up to be a tree.
Yeah, but then I'm forgetting. Didn't the wall show up on top of the grave?
No, it showed up like in front of the grave.
Okay, so just,
No, it was on top of the grave because technically, in his eyes, the dog went through the wall.
yes. So then the dog comes back.
And he's completely normal and
He's-
the same.
He's normal, yes. So then he goes back to the vet and is like, has this ever happened before? Because I'm really confused how my dog is back. I mean, you saw,
I buried him.
yeah, I buried him. You saw what happened. And the vet thinks that he's like messing with him.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, yeah,
Mhm.
your dog is gone. Like I don't know what game you're playing, but this is not the same dog.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it is. I swear. I just need you to help me understand like how this happened. And so then he goes back home and tell me if I'm misremembering this.
Okay.
Doesn't he have, oh my gosh, it was so creepy. Doesn't he start seeing like a book? Like there's a book that shows up or falls, and then
'Cause he has a big library in his house.
but it's like a book falls, right? And he opens it and it's just a bunch of writing that's like, pull me out of the wall, pull me out of the wall. And then I remember there being a line that was the same thing that Itza said.
Yeah.
That was like, I can't help you with that, Dave, or something like
Yeah.
that. Oh, by the way, he ran over Itza.
He ran over the smart speaker.
Yeah.
It sucks because there's even a part where while he's living in this home after the whole book situation, he sees his wife. And
Yes.
he sees again what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Oh,
he
yes.
experiences her death. And for a while he's like, "Oh, she's reaching out to me. That's why I can see her." But then when he sees her death, he's like, "This isn't her.
Mm-hmm.
She would not put me through seeing that."
She wouldn't want me to see this. So what I remember, and I could be wrong, but he realizes that the dog came back because of the wall.
Yes.
And so he thinks like, I thought this book was going to go in a whole different direction.
Yeah.
I thought that he was going to be like, oh, so if I put my wife bury her in
In the
this
wall.
wall, she'll come back. Which before this, he always said that he would always find hairs of hers.
Yes.
But instead of burying the hair, he eats it.
Yes.
He swallows the hair. So then after that, the dog starts acting violent. I thought that the dog was acting violent because it was like, oh, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, which was put the hair in the grave.
Maybe.
I don't know. I was very confused. But now the dog's acting violent and starts attacking him. And during this exact moment that he's being attacked by the dog, his mother-in-law, Diane, shows up because he had extended an invitation to her of like, hey, if you ever want to escape everyone over there, you can come over.
They end this dog and they end up going to a hotel.
So the dog gets taken to that same vet hospital,
Yes.
dog hospital, animal hospital.
After it's put down.
Put down, yes.
Him and his suegra, his mother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
end up going to a hotel to stay. And I love them.
Yes, their relationship was really cute. And so he basically tells her everything.
Yeah.
And she's like, girl, I'm Mexican. We're basically haunted, you know? We forgot to mention, so they believed that their previous house where he lived with Vera
Yeah.
was haunted because there was an older lady there
Yeah.
who there were rumors that she had killed an animal and like spread the remains in the house or
Yes.
something. And they thought that, oh, she like put a curse or something. So he tried to actually just talking to her,
Yeah.
but he couldn't actually talk to her because there was a language barrier. He doesn't actually know Spanish. And she tried to tell him, like, she said canal,
Yeah.
which when he told Diane this, she was like, oh, I think she was trying to tell you that she was like opening a portal.
Yeah.
Because it's like channel. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So they were just kind of like speculating. But yeah, I really liked how they were just talking to each other.
And there was even a part where he says, like, I missed you. Is it crazy that I missed you?
Is
and
it?
and she kind of like laughs. But it's like comforting because both of them, like you said, they were never close.
Mm-hmm.
But they, after the death of Vera, understand each other so much. Because the way that they took the death is exactly the same.
And I do feel bad for Diane because she even had mentioned to him when he was going to marry Vera, she was like, take care of her. She's the only one I have. Like the only daughter, the only child she has.
And when he has his freak out, because he basically, they come to the consensus of like, I have to kill this thing. Like, I need to get rid of whatever.
But the reason why they come to this consensus is because the vet is missing. And the dog, he thinks that the dog did something to the vet, right?
Yeah.
But the dog didn't exist anymore. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
It was very gory.
Mm-hmm. So they come up to like, I need to kill this thing. Mm-hmm. But he tells his mother-in-law, he tells Diane, like, you can't be here for this. Mm-hmm. You need to go home. Mm-hmm. And if I can't do it, you know, he's kind of hinting like he shouldn't be here anymore if he can't kill this thing. Mm-hmm. And Diane is like, no, you're not doing that because you know for a fact if that's how you solve this, Vera would never forgive you.
Yeah.
So you need to stick around.
Yeah, because she even tells him if there's something that is trying to take your life, because it kind of feels like he's the one that has really bad luck, right? He's losing everyone he loves. And we didn't mention it, but he also lost his parents tragically. So she tells him, if you give up, you're giving them exactly what they want and you shouldn't let them win.
Yes. I loved it. And I thought that this book at this point was going to become both of them just fighting this thing. And that's what I wanted.
That's what I wanted too. But unfortunately, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
When they got back to the cabin, the vet was there, but he looked messed up.
He was wasn't he smiling?
Yes, like maniacally. No. Yes, he was. No. Creepily.
I'm Diane. I'm like, call my Uber.
I'm getting out of here. So then Diane doesn't she get attacked or something?
She gets attacked and it starts to like, it takes her arm, basically.
Oh, yeah. Because it's like, isn't she like going through something?
Yeah. And when Thiago pulls her away and when the monster leaves, he's holding Diane and he's trying to save her, but she's gone already.
It's really sad.
It's really sad. And the thing I hate the most is like through these moments of grief, the people around you aren't it sometimes.
Okay, I agree with you.
Yes.
I do agree with you. But what happened was that Thiago tried talking to Diane's husband, but he just kind of like shut him out. Mm-hmm. He was like, I don't like, he didn't even talk to him at all. Yeah. So I feel like people now started to look at him in a weird way because it's like, what are the odds that your wife and now your mother-in-law died?
And so now they're thinking of not giving him any of the money.
Oh, yeah.
Giving the stepdad the money instead.
Well, the stepdad filed something.
Yeah.
To look into him.
And it sucks because Thiago at this point is like, I don't care about the money. Mm-hmm. Why is everyone so obsessed with this? Like, I lost my wife. Mm-hmm. I lost my mother-in-law. Like, does no one care about this? And it sucks that he's literally, it feels like he's the only one that feels this way. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a little bit like gaslighting. Yeah. When it comes to that.
So he reaches a point where he's like, I need to figure out what happened. Mm-hmm. So he visits he was a young man, right?
Yeah.
I think he was a teenager, but I don't remember. He visits this person who was responsible for Vera's death in prison. And they sit across from each other and he's like asking him like, okay, in your report, you said that something made you stop. And that's why you ran into her or something like that. And at first the guy is kind of hesitant, but he's like, I stopped because I saw you. I saw you, but like you didn't really look like you. Your scalp was like pulled back. Like you looked really scary, right?
Oh.
So I'm assuming that Vera must have seen the same thing.
And I'm assuming that's what she was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me so sad because even though it wasn't him, it was him.
Yeah.
You know?
Some form of him.
And I feel like when he saw the scene of his wife dying when he was in the house, I think he saw it through the perspective of that thing. So it's just, it more instills in his mind, like, oh shoot, it was me.
It exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so scary.
It's so scary and it's so sad.
Yeah.
So I think.
Oh, and then there was also a moment where like a memory played of him shutting down Itza. So he had put the alarm and then he was like, he either turned Itza off or.
I think he unplugged it.
Yeah. So he had that memory of like, wait, it was me. I basically caused her death.
Yep. I think after the whole Diane thing happens, he gave up, right?
Well, he went to talk to this boy, and then afterwards, it did kind of feel like he just kind of gave up.
I think he ends up in a room where all.
Oh, but remember when he saw the vet told him like, you need to join the banquet, something about a banquet. And he was like, are you talking about heaven? And he was like, yeah, if you want to call it heaven, I don't care. Call it heaven. Oh. And he was like, you can see Vera there again.
And it sucks because there's a scene where they're telling him that, and it's the vet, the milkshake man, and his dog all in one room.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
And they keep saying, like, pull her out of the
wall.
Pull her
out of the wall.
Pull her out of the wall. And how does this story end?
Doesn't he go to like a hotel? I don't know where he was anymore. Or maybe he was home. I'm not sure. But doesn't he like draw up a bath?
Is that how it ends?
Does
he off himself?
I got the feeling that he had offed himself, because didn't he take a bunch of pills too?
He might have.
But then remember the last chapter, it was in third person.
Mm-hmm. And it freaked me the frick out.
Do you remember what happened?
Yes, in that last chapter, it was the Itza setup guide.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about before that?
I'm just talking about after
that happens, it's the Itza setup guide, and it's like, welcome your new Itza. In order to whatever, step 1, do this. Step 2, do this. And then step 8 is like, pull her out of the wall, pull her out of the wall. Written like 100 times.
Oh, yeah.
And then like, step 9, your Itza's complete, whatever. And it's like, I'm left with like this dread because nothing got solved.
So at the end of his part, it says, the darkness washes away. She's knocking at the door, but when Thiago looks up from the pages, all he sees is stone, moss, the mire of raw earth. It envelops him whole. Only in the darkness are we ever made whole. There, the coalescing moment where we become singular. He claims his seat at the table among their grating shrieks and yowls, and his mewling carries to the shore, as will yours, as they always have, lapped at by an ocean of flux.
So by the time he heard the knocking, he had already passed.
Yes.
And who knows, that could have been someone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you're right. So the Itza part at the end, all it said, literally for a long time, it just says, pull me out of the wall. And it says, Sahara manages and records audio exchanges and other information in the cloud to optimize overall services. By checking accept, you agree to Sahara's terms and conditions. So I'm assuming Sahara is the name of the company.
And I'm assuming that him agreeing to it, he agreed to pull her out of the wall. Like, he invited this thing in.
Yeah,
like,
basically.
There was no way for him to get rid of this thing.
Yeah. The end. So normally I'm not a huge fan of endings where it's so open-ended. In my opinion, it feels very open-ended because even though it does say that he joined the banquet, I'm not sure he did because I'm confused.
I'm confused too because he never accepted this, you know?
Isn't him taking himself out basically accepting it?
But he never really knew what this was. Like, it never got deeper than him trying to kill it. Like,
Yeah.
I wish there was more of him figuring more out of like what caused it, what the wall meant and everything, but that never happened.
But remember, we didn't mention it, but after the Saint Bernard passed the first time, remember he got into his car and tried to ram into the wall?
Yeah.
But he went through it and hit a tree. So what does that mean? He wasn't ready. Is that why?
I don't know, but I feel like this would have been a great movie.
Yes.
This was so unsettling.
It was so unsettling. I was so scared.
Spookometer, where are you at? Out of 5? Because I was at a 7.
I was pretty high. I was at like a 5.
Dude, this was so scary.
I just kind of felt so unsettled by what that whole, like, what is it? Him being there in the moment of her death
I don't know.
and being witnessed by, I'm assuming, her and the young man.
And why did he look like that?
And yeah,
like,
why
what
did
was...
he? Is this like another variation of him, like in a parallel universe? Like this is how he passed,
And it's also, it's not like he wanted that for his wife. He
Yeah.
never wanted that. So why was that?
yeah, like he left. I feel like everything just wanted him to feel and to be alone,
Yes.
so that he would be vulnerable enough so that they could take him. But I don't know why they wanted him so bad. Not to say that he, why he was that, like he was a great guy, I'm sure. But you know what I mean? Like, why specifically him?
Can I ask, that whole thing you were saying with the house being haunted and the old lady with the sacrifice she did, he does visit her. And there's this line that she says to him where he's like, oh, I'm Mexican too.
And she laughs?
She laughs and's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. But she says a line that kind of sticks with him. It like hurts him. What was the point in that?
Do you think... Well, now I'm confused because I'm thinking back of Diane when Diane said, I'm Mexican. We're just haunted,
Yeah.
Do you think that that's why she laughed and was like, no, you're not? But then he was haunted.
Yeah.
So
I feel like even the title, There's Something Between Us.
this thing between us.
This thing between us. I feel like he was never truly on the other side ever. Like he was never fully Mexican. He never fully grieved. Like he never fully did anything. And he was just always stuck on the other side. So this wall being like the metaphorical, I could never get out. Like I'm always just going to be stuck here.
And her being the breadwinner.
Yeah.
And him being unmotivated.
Yep.
Maybe that was also the
There's
thing.
always something there. There's something between them.
Yeah. And what did you think about like that whole sequence of him seeing that window as a door? Because it happened again, I think in the cabin or in the hotel. I'm not sure. Where he would see it as a door.
I don't know what the
Is that the
intention of
wall?
that.
Is that also the wall? So like when he would reach for the doorknob and then he would just pull away from it?
Then that means it had chosen him pretty early.
Yeah, for some reason.
For some reason.
I don't know why.
But Vera also heard the spooky stuff in their house.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it took her out first.
Yeah.
And then got him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because it specifically really wanted him for some reason?
Because maybe had that man not pushed her, maybe it would have latched onto her for longer. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like it knew that it was going to take her out.
Damn.
Like that would have been enough.
Yep.
To take her out completely.
I don't know, because they always say that entities will latch onto lonely people. And even with Vera, Thiago seemed like a lonely guy.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think that's why? Because he was just a lonely guy?
It makes me sad.
But that's not fair because he tried not to be lonely. I mean, through his marriage with Vera and also when he found the St. Bernard Wilford.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. He had a dead end job. He like didn't have much to show for. And not even like he doesn't have his parents and not even his parents in law like him. So it's just, he can't help but being the pessimistic person he was.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. This one really, really got to me. I just feel so bad for him.
I feel so bad for him.
And also, like, who was the diner guy? Was he?
I just
Don't make me say the word.
I just think it's everyone around him. Like anyone he could have gotten close to is not genuine.
It's not their actual form. Even when Diane first showed up, I was thinking, like, is that actually Diane or is he hallucinating?
And if there was someone he loved, they're out.
Yeah.
If there was someone that was close to him, they're not real. Like, he never had anyone, truly.
Yeah, and it sucked. Poor Thiago.
I know.
He deserves some love.
5 out of 5 book.
Yeah.
This book was so good.
It was so good.
I could talk about it forever, but I also have to drive home today.
And it's late.
Don't even.
Oh, it's not that bad.
To anyone who's listening to us in audio form, thank you so much. If you can like, comment. Oh, hello. I'm mixing them. If you can leave a rating of 5 stars and a review recommending us our next read, please, something like sweet and nice.
Or nasty and dark. Dark romance.
Hello. I think we're not wavelengths right now. Okay. Anything like that would be amazing. And, yeah.
Yeah, please
I'm
send us positive vibes. We definitely need them. And it would also mean the world to us if you guys would leave reviews of us like on the podcasts. You know, that would be really nice. And if you're looking for an extra way to support us, we do have a Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/bookfix. But if you're not looking for something that's monthly, we do have Coffee, which is ko-fi.com/thebookfix or buymeacoffee.com/thebookfix.
If you are watching us, thank you so much. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because we post every Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, and we forgot to say we do have book clubs. This month's book club is going to be My Ex the Antichrist by Craig D. Louis.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to talk about that. Please stay tuned. Okay. If you would like to support our social media or find our Fable and Goodreads for our book club, please check out our link tree, linktr.ee/thebookfix. We also have a Google Forms on there if you want to recommend us anything or if you are an author who is sending arcs.
Oh my God, yes. That'd be amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye. I think after this, we definitely need to like watch some cartoons. We need some positive vibes.
I've been scared this whole week. Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
For the podcast, you're here, you're listening.
Hi.
When I finished reading this book, it was like midweek, you know? So I had work the next day.
Yeah.
And I told you, I didn't tell them. Everything I worked on got deleted. Everything.
Oh, yes.
And
I
it was the worst. And I didn't delete it. She's more competent than that. Thank you very much. But someone made a mistake and it was not their fault at all. But they accidentally deleted multiple people's work and I had to start fresh. So I was like, I'm going to wake up early and I'm going to show up to work early so I can get some stuff done. When I finished reading this book, I had the worst sleep paralysis I've ever had.
Oh my God.
And it was like hours and hours worth. Like I kept trying to take myself out of it and I would, and then I would just go back in.
Oh,
and
I hate that.
It was specifically like I would see like with my eyes and I would see like something like standing over me. And it looked like you, so I was like, it's not that bad. It's just your heart checking up on me.
Oh,
but
shoot.
Because of the book we had just read, I was like, it's scary.
I hate that.
Yeah, I've been having sleep paralysis almost every night. So
you had it last night?
Yeah.
Is it because you've messed up your sleeping schedule or what?
No, I think I usually get sleep paralysis when I'm stressed, and I do have a lot of work. But she's surviving. She's still sleeping.
Okay, everyone send Chelly some prayers.
Please, I'm going to drive home with the lights on in my car playing Taylor Swift. Like, I am going to
Taylor Swift will definitely help you.
I'm going to bump it up in there.
And she's also going to shake it off.
Oh, thank you, Quinn. You really understand me.